if you look at it, stupid people can breed just like smart people can.
I know.
And that's what sucks. They need like
You get the duds.
I think that they should have a limit of children you could have based on SRT or IQ
I
score
think
or
you should
something.
take a test before you have kids. Be like, you don't know how to open a bagel or do anything? Then no. You have trouble opening the door and breathing? I'm sorry.
Is that the test? They just sit down in the desk and you just give them a bagel.
Put a bagel and then you have to walk through a door. If they run through the door, you can't have kids.
They just sit down. You put a bagel, then you walk out behind this like two-sided mirror and you just watch him. Like, let's see what he does.
Someone smashes his head off the table. He's like, all right, he's qualified.
Well, that's what it is. And you know another thing? That I think that the dumb people are outbreeding the smart people.
Oh, yeah. No, I think there's limitations to the dumb people because dumb people know what's going on because if you have more kids, that means you can get money from the kids if you're
Heck yeah.
poor.
Some people have like 20 kids, like not even exaggerating.
And then if you have that, you could possibly get maybe TV shows to sponsor you. And then you can have a show.
Yeah. But I don't like not only that, but like you see that a lot of and I think this has to tie into it, that a lot of people who go to school for like productive careers, they're so focused on their career that they don't really have time for a family. But the people who just are like, oh, okay, I think I'm gonna
have like 40 kids and call it a day. Be like,
I think I want some Milwaukee's bees. Like they just start breeding and humping each other and all these
got
like
nothing else to do.
Exactly.
And I've gotten to the point not to seem. I don't know if I should bring it up because I know there's certain people have kids and then their mentality is when they have kids is when they're old enough to go to school, they send them to school and everything, and they tell their kids to get into fights, and if they get into fights, they could lead to other problems. We're like, oh, he's got psychological issues, or he's got other issues. You got to put him on meds or take him out of school, and then they get money for that for homeschooling and other stuff.
That's ridiculous.
It's stupid, but people know how to work the system,
and it's like their one skill. They're dumb on everything else, but
except for cheating the system and getting money. They're geniuses. Ask them.
And I think that the system includes a lot of different parts, but I think it's so easy to take advantage of.
Oh, most definitely.
Because originally it was set up to help people in need,
and it's not
like
that
elderly
anymore.
people or disabled people.
People that are truly disabled, not people that are just lazy.
Yeah, that's the thing. And I don't know. I think that's, if I would say the major thing that needs changing, then that's it, with our country at least.
I definitely agree with that because people take advantage of that all day.
But I don't know. It's just, you set up these systems that say, okay, I want to help people in need, and
they get taken advantage of.
Yeah, of course. It's like, and what am I going to do? I don't have a solution for a perfect system because
you can't. I don't think there is a perfect system because some ways they'll find a loophole,
and it sucks. But that's the way people are.
Yep, cheaters and thieves.
So yeah, as a general overview of everything, I think that the dumb population is going like this, and the smart population is growing, but not nearly as fast. No. So, I mean, where does that lead? I think eventually, like, you're going to have, the president's going to be like American Idol, whoever. You're not going to vote on a president based on, their ideas and stuff. No. You're just going to vote on, ooh, he was in a movie and he's running for, I'll just vote for him. Because people are stupid. And
basically, you don't really... Well, I mean, a lot of things that people say when they're running for president is a bunch of crap anyways. They never really fulfill their things. It's just the way that for them to get voted in or whatever. But I don't know. If I was president, I'd make everyone have free candy and free gas. That's all that matters.
As your platform.
That'd be my way to get voted in because that's what you do like when you did student council.
But, along the same lines, I don't know if people like watching overseas know this, but we in America, although we can like vote for the president, we vote for like representatives who get to pick the president. And usually it's like, you vote for a representative and they elect who you wanted to vote for. But a lot of the times, and this happened before, that the popular vote, which was like the vote of all the people who they vote for president, doesn't end up being president. No. So, like I said, there are like representatives who get to choose the president for you, and you elect the representatives. But along the same lines, people are saying, okay, we need a complete 100% popular vote. Who take a vote, everyone in America, and whoever ends up getting the most votes becomes president. And to be honest, it seems fair, but I don't know if that's the best idea because, like I said,
people are gonna go on popularity and like, ooh, he's got cool clothes, I'll vote for him.
I just think that there are more dumb people than smart people out there.
Most likely, you don't really go with what they're trying to do to vote for. It's more like looks or money or.
And like I said, last time. I said I have the problem because there's only a small percentage of, I want to say, the government that makes the really big decisions for everyone else. And I said that it's kind of stupid how it's set up, but in a way, it's kind of like, even though there's a small percentage, and it's not that I have a problem with, the most intelligent people get to make decisions for the rest of us. And I don't want to put my category, but like in unintelligent, but I think it's not that I have a problem with that percentage. I just think that that percentage is corrupt and
Oh yeah,
like it's the wrong percentage in there. I like the idea.
You're referring to like government representatives and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh,
Like I like the idea of the government and how there are people in power that, because you can't vote on every little decision.
No.
So I think that the most appropriate and intelligent people should be able to make those decisions, but I don't think those are the people that we have right now.
No, I really think government needs, in my honest opinion, I think it needs to be wiped out and just start fresh because...
Yeah, but what would you do differently? Like, how would you start? What's your starting point? Because it seems like...
People that are there to help people, not for themselves, and, like, it seems like, I don't know, they favor rich people sometimes, and, like, they have tax breaks for rich people and stuff, and...
Do you think this, even if you could say, okay, me and you sat down and we picked the 100 best people to be in the government right now, do you think eventually, over the course of, 50 years, then even those people would be bought out and become corrupt? Because if you're thinking, okay,
Probably
if you
at
elect,
some point.
like your mom to be the, I don't know, like your mom and your grandma, eventually businesses are going to come to her and say, okay, I'll give you $1 million if you just make this decision or do something like that. And they say, well, first and foremost, you got to take care of like your family and stuff. And you got to be thinking, if I had this $1 million, then my family would have health care for the rest of their life. They wouldn't have to worry about poverty or jobs. So, before you start looking at everyone else, you kind of got to think of your own well-being. So I think that...
I'd take that bribe. Someone offered me $1 million, like, sold. What do you want?
So I think that a lot of the time it's not like bad people. I just think that, they kind of are forced from bad factors. So
I think there's a lot of other contributing factors that we don't know, but...
Oh, yeah, a ton.
Yeah,
so, and it's hard to say, like, this is the problem, even though, like, everywhere you go, like, everywhere you work, everyone you meet seems like they have all the problems to fix the entire world.
They never do, though. 90% of them that say they don't do this, give tax breaks, give us money, and whatever, and it's all a bunch of crap.
And the system is so big, it's not like you can sit down and write about all things because
God, no.
It's just like branches and spider webs out, and it's the whole thing that
Yeah.
needs... But anyways, we'll go ahead and worry about fixing the government later.